Hello guys, World1 here, coming at you with a new Yu-Gi-Oh video, and in today's Yu-Gi-Oh video, we are going to be talking about the future of Yu-Gi-Oh, a segment on my channel where I talk about cards that are coming out later on in the game and just discuss my opinions on them, if they'll be good or not. And we're just going to be looking at some new cards, just talking about them, giving my thoughts and opinions on them, and, just seeing if they're any good. So the first card we're going to be talking about, though, is Rising Fire, a new Summon Great support card that is always treated as a Summon Great card. So if you have a card that says search Summon Great cards, or send them to the grave, you can send it. Or if there's a card that allows you to add it from the grave to your hand, add it from the grave to your hand. It's pretty free. But yeah, always treat a Summon Great card, same as Will of Fire. So Rising Fire, Will of Fire, or no, it's Fusion of Fire, sorry. Matching names. Okay. So you can only use the first and second effect of this equip spell once per turn. If you control no monsters, you can activate this card by targeting one fire monster in your graveyard. Special summon that monster, and if you do equip this card to it, it gains 500 attack. When this card leaves the field, destroy that monster. That's its first effect. If this card is destroyed by an opponent's card effect, you can banish one monster on the board. So, for starters, if it's destroyed by MST, Heavy Storm Duster, Tornado Dragon, it's a free banish of any monster on the board. So free banish to make your opponent neg if they want to stop this from happening. Unless it's Cosmic Cyclone or something like that, then it's just tough luck, seriously. But good effect. But its first effect is Premature Burial for generic fire decks. This is a good card for that. It won't be used as Summon Great at all because of Will of the Summon Great, because that's just a free summon from hand or graveyard, and lets you summon multiple monsters from the graveyard. But this card is actually good. Looking on into the future, when we get more fire relevant cards, so if we get like a really powerful fire deck like Summon Great, for instance, and that deck becomes super popular and super powerful, this card will be used in it because it's a free Premature Burial. It sucks that you can't control you have to control no monsters to use it, but it's a free search. I mean, it's a free summon from grave. That's really, really good. So first card, Rising of Fire, will never be used in Summon Great because we got Will of the Summon Great and you have to control no monsters, but it will be used in any fire deck coming out later in the game. All right. So yeah, Rising Fire, very good card, has potential going on later in the game. Right now, not the best, but definitely a good card that I would pick up when it comes out in Rising Rampage, which I believe all of these cards that we're talking about are from, which they are. So yeah, first card, pretty good. Second card, Yugioh support in 2019? Who could have guessed it? No one. No one could have guessed it. No one in their right mind could have guessed that Konami were going to make more Yugioh support. Don't even try it. So Yugioh Weasel Blade Wind, a new normal trap card. You can only activate a card with this card's name once per turn. And let's get into its effect. This effect actually helps Yugioh quite a bit. If you control no monsters, you can show your opponent 2 Yugioh monsters in your hand. So show them 1 monster, show them 2 monsters. They have to have different names. The idea. Then target face-up cards on the field, majority of the time monsters, and return those targets to the hand. So essentially, this is a very good card for Yugioh. This card will constantly never have monsters on the board during your opponent's turn. So this is a card that can protect you during their turn. It deals with the problem that your opponent that you control no monsters, and when your opponent can just attack you directly, which I can sort out. And it's just free spot removal during your opponent's turn for stuff like extra monsters, spell traps, floodgates. So I see no downsides to this card. I literally see no downsides to this card. This card is a great card in Yugioh. It gets rid of the inherent problem that they control no monsters, and then gives you a boost to the fact that you control no monsters. And the card itself is actually just free spot removal at any time. So, good card? Yes. Should you use it in Yugioh? Most definitely. It's annoying that you can only use 1 per turn, but honestly, with a card like this, it's fine. Like, the restriction doesn't need to be there. It shouldn't be there, in my personal opinion, because the deck, It can search it. Doesn't need to be there though. But yeah, still very good. And this just like no one would have expected this. No one. No one would have expected your Sage support in 2019. And don't say you would have, because that would be a lie. Straight up lies. But yeah, very good card to coming out of 2019. Coming in 2019. Very good card for your Senjus. Your Senju players rejoice. Yeah, let's go on to the next card. So the next card is Fortune Lady support. Another thing that no one would have guessed would have gotten support. And it is Fortune Vision. It's a continuous spell card, and you can only activate one of it per turn. Its effects are, when this card is activated, you can add any Fortune Lady from your deck to your hand. And it's a card, so you can add a Fortune Lady spell trap, if there is such thing as a Fortune Lady spell trap. Okay, free search ability to Fortune Ladies, cool. Its next effect. Once per turn, if a card you control is banished by an effect, you can activate this effect. During this turn, monsters you control cannot be destroyed by battle. It's all monsters. So if you want to crash into something that has the same attack, protected. Nice. I believe Fortune Ladies also get attack points depending on banished monsters, so this helps the deck. This helps the deck. And its last effect is, once per turn, if a card your opponent controls is banished by an effect, Thunder Dragons, I guess, you can activate this card, this effect. Once during this turn, you take no battle damage. So once in the turn, you won't take any damage. That 4,000, 5,000 attack points, nah, I'm not taking it. I'm just going to swing it to the side. Yeah. So pretty good. Fortune Ladies get, like, the best part about this card is that it's a tanky. Honestly, like, just being able to search any Fortune Lady card is cool. Honestly, it's just cool. But yeah, Fortune Lady support. Who would have thought? Send support, Fortune Lady support, 2019? I don't know. But finally, the last cards that we're going to be talking about in this video is the Marincess. Owlies, Blue Angels, Blue Girls, Blue Maidens, new deck. My personal thoughts and opinions from the anime, it is garbage. My personal thoughts in real life, let's find out, because I want to actually look at this, see if it's worth playing in real life, give my thoughts and opinions on it, because this is the main reason I wanted to make this video. So let's have a look at the Marincesses and see what they can do. Okay, so first off, we have Marincess Seahorse. Okay, like the artwork on her. She's got a little seahorse shoulder pad. That's beautiful, that's cute, that's adorable. It's kawaii! It is a level 3 Cyverse effect monster. So already this just makes me think Aqua gave her this deck. But Aqua, the Water Ignis was like, here, your Trickstars are irrelevant. But no, they're irrelevant. Use this. Let's find out if she was right. It's got 1,400 attack, 1,000 defense. Okay. You can only special summon this card with this card's first effect once per turn. You can only use the second effect of this card once per turn. Okay. You can special summon this card from your hand to a zone a Marincess monster points to. So Crusader effect built in to pure Marincess. Okay. During your main phase, except during the turn this card was sent to the graveyard, you can banish this card from your graveyard. Special summon one water monster from your hand to a zone a Marincess monster points to. Okay, so I have to summon it from my hand. Could have been from deck. That's all I'm saying. Could have been from deck. So I'm already seeing that this is kind of like a Guard Dragon-esque card. It's definitely, sorry, not Guard Dragon, Crusader-esque card where it summons stuff to link pointers. Well, specifically Marincess link pointers. Hopefully the monsters you're summoning are good, but I don't like how it has to be from hand. I feel like this should have been from deck. And I like how there's no level restriction either, but still. Next, Marincess Sea Star. Level 2 Water Cyverse, 800 attack, 400 defense. You can only use this card's name twice per turn. Okay. If you can send this card from your hand to the graveyard, then target one Marincess monster you control. It gains 800 attack until the end of the turn. That's its only effect. You're not even a quick effect. Like, you're not even a quick effect. That's so get shit. That's just so rubbish. That's like this is decent, but all right. So the first link monster, which is a link 1, arrow pointing down, Marincess Blue Slug. Okay. Link 1 Cyber's effect, 1500 attack. Takes 1 level 4 or lower Marincess monster, level 2, level 3. You can only link summon Blue Slug once per turn. Okay. If this card is link summoned, you can target one Marincess monster in your graveyard, except Marincess Blue Slug, add it to your hand. Also, you cannot special monsters for the rest of this turn, except war monsters. So I'm hearing mermails. Okay. Okay. So you just use this to link into it. Normal summon this, link into this. This adds back Seahorse, and then go from there to summon it back, and then just do more shenanigans. Okay. Marincess Coral Aminon. I think that's how I pronounce the name. Link 2, level water Cyrus Link monster, 2k attack, arrows left bottom. 2 water monsters to make. Okay, so this one's generic. You can only use the first and second effect of this card once per turn. You can target one more monster with 1500 less in your attack in your graveyard. Okay, so this is 15, this is 14, so you can summon them, target them. Special summon it to a zone this card points to. Also, you cannot special summon monsters for the rest of this turn except water monsters. Okay, so this archetype is very restrictive to water. Just like Solomon Great is somewhat kind of restricted to fire with Stalia. I like how I can summon stuff back, which is nice. If this card is sent from the field to the graveyard, you can target one Marincess card in your graveyard, except Marincess Cora Amon, add it to your hand. Okay. I link with this. I get 3 resources back. That's never a bad thing. Okay. So this is just like special summon whatever the hell I want from the grave, and then add from the grave to the hand. This is a very good card. This is a very good card for Marincess. Okay. Cool. And this is just a water monster as well. So I can target like anything. Like I could target a Atlantean pike or whatever it is. Okay, cool. So Marincess Marbled Rock, link 3 water Cyverse link effect monster. Okay. 2500 attack. Link arrows is left, right, and bottom. All right. 2+ water monsters. Generic again. I like it. You can only use this card's name's effect once per turn. Okay. Actually, something I want to know. If this card is linked, okay, I have linked. You can target one Marincess card in your graveyard, except Marincess Rumble Rock. Add it to your hand. Okay. So this is anytime. It's not on summon. So if it survives a turn, I can just continue to return this to hand, or this really bad booster attack monster, which is nice. And when an opponent's monster declares an attack, you can send one Marincess monster from your hand to the graveyard. Monsters cannot be destroyed by that battle. Also, you take no battle damage from that battle. Okay, that's good then. So you just get to recycle resources to then protect yourself from being killed by battle. That's pretty good, actually. I feel like that is a very good effect. It's not the best effect, but it is a good effect in general. Just being able to protect yourself is always nice. Okay, so it looks like we've got trap cards as well. So normal trap. If you control a link 3 or higher Marincess link monster, you can activate this card from your hand. Okay. I like that. If you control a Marincess link monster, target one face-up monster your opponent controls, negate that monster's effect until the end of this turn. Wait, Marioness got an impermanence? Okay, I like it. In addition, if you control a link to or higher Marioness monster, all face-up monsters you control become unaffected by your opponent's card effects until the end of this turn. A what? So I get to activate this from my hand. I get to negate a face-up monster my opponent controls, and my cards are unaffected by my opponent's cards. What? Okay, this card's broken as hell. Marionettes are looking really good to me right now. Okay. What else we got? What else we got? So Marioness current. Normal trap card. You can only activate one card of this card's name per turn. If you can try a link for your higher Marioness monster from it, you can activate. Oh my! You can activate this from the hand as well. If you can, okay, and if you got this, you've got Seahorse. You're guaranteed to go all the way up into this. So you're using these traps from your hand. Um, okay. When a Marioness monster you control destroys an opponent's monster by battle, inflict damage to your opponent equal to times 400 that monster you control's link rating. So burn for what? 12? Okay. In addition, if you control a link to a higher Marioness monster, oh no, and the opponent's monster that was destroyed was a link monster, okay, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the destroyed monster's link rating times 500. So I kill a monster. My opponent takes 12, and then they take 500 times their own link rating. So what? If it's a link free on a link free, they're taking 2,700 from that one attack. Okay. Marionettes look pretty good to me. Very link spam heavy, but this deck will be very heavily reliant on its free traps from hand. But oh my lord, this is good. This deck is actually decent. Like the one monster they have is decent for the deck. It can summon itself constantly. This card's dark garbage. This card's just trash. This card's good because it returns stuff. This card lets you return stuff and summon stuff. This card protects your stuff. Then these two cards. This card is impermanence on crack, and this card is just burn. Marionettes are great. I have nothing else to say. But yeah, guys, every card we talked about has been really good here. Like, this is a very good generic fire premature burial. Never going to be used in Solomon Grade, but very good premature burial. This is great in Yosenju. This is great in Fortune Ladies. Never thought we would see this in 2019. And then Marioness, Blue Maiden's new deck is just like from these 7 cards. I want to play the deck. Like, if we get some more really good monsters, I will play this deck. I will play this deck. Like, this is actually really cool to me. But guys, decks got an impermanence. What do you personally think about this? Do you think Marionettes are good? Do you think Marionettes are bad? I personally think, like right now, from the first look at support, this deck is very good. They need more main deck monsters, from what I can tell. But outside of that, this deck is great. It's got some good support. We've seen some cards. Like, it's got a flipping impermanence, for Christ's sake. And it just looks mad. But guys, what do you personally think of the Marionettes? What do you think of these other support cards? Personally, I think all of them are really good. If you have opinions on them, tell me them in the comments below. I want to hear your thoughts and opinions. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to press the like button to show that you enjoyed it and want to see more content like this. If you want to be notified of any future Yugioh content from my channel, don't forget to press the notification button as well and subscribe to get in your subscription box. I'm all over the place because this deck's great. Don't forget to press the notification bell, press the like button, press the subscribe button, press all the buttons because Lord, this is great. But guys, that's the video. Marionettes have an impermanence. I have nothing else to say about this. It's great. It's great. It's honestly just great. But yeah, I can't wait to see where Marionettes go from here, and I actually really want to play it. Later, guys. Rollback1 signing out. Blue Maiden, your deck's broken. I'm happy that Aqua gave it to you. Bye.